Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kelly and I'm going to do a mini reading for today, excuse me. I'm going to start with the universal guidance card. As we can see, things are not going to plan today. I've already cut my finger, I've stubbed my toe, I've dropped a cup. Yeah, so Mercury is right into retrograde now, so if you've been feeling a bit disconnected or a bit flighty. I mean, we've got the new moon tomorrow, which is in Aquarius. Aquarians are kind of like away with the fairies kind of energy. So if you're feeling a bit maybe disconnected from your power, all you have to do is say to your higher self, let me shine my light back up. Loads of different ways, okay? But yeah, just take it easy. I mean, if you're feeling a bit like blah today, like so many people do before a new moon, full moon, I always get, this is the time I get loads of inboxes saying, why am I feeling like this? Where's the moon? So yeah, I think we need to start paying attention to the moon and the moon cycles and where it affects us in our sort of daily lives, okay? Okay, so I'm going to start with the universal guidance card for today, which is, I am the dreamer of my dream. And like I said, with this Aquarian energy, we can sort of use it to our abilities. Instead of sort of just thinking, I feel blah today, chill out, you know, take it easy and think about really what you want today. Okay, I'm going to do the energy card for today. Okay, that's facing the wrong way. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Okay. Patience. Okay, so, you know, when we are dreaming of our dreams, you know, it's not going to just magically come, you know, if you sort of wanted a red Ferrari by the end of the day, that's not going to happen. But like sort of dreaming about this Ferrari and sort of putting plans into action and sort of sitting on it, as well as letting go of, yeah, I want a Ferrari. But then, you know, having the sort of patience to hold on to that sort of, that little dream of yourself. I mean, not everybody wants a Ferrari. I think I'd kill myself in a Ferrari. Okay. This is a meditation card for today. Okay. All is well, always. So if you are feeling a bit energetically maybe pulled by this new moon, or you're just feeling a bit blah, you know that all is well always, and you can meditate on this as well. You can just sit, you know, I'll put this there, you can sort of sit with this today now and just say, yeah, sit, you know, put your hand on your heart, all is well always. It does work. And I mean, sometimes we forget, don't we? We forget, you know, how that we you know, connect back to our power, because our power never goes. But sometimes we do feel a bit powerless when there's outside influences. I mean, at the moment with coronavirus and sort of being locked down, I mean, count yourself lucky if you've not sort of caught the coronavirus. You know, think of the positives in these situations. You've probably got more time to do things that you know wouldn't have done before, like you're, you know, getting your house to a nice position. And, you know, if you're thinking sort of the negatives, yeah, okay, we all want to go out, we all want to party, we all want to reconnect with our friends, but there's other ways of doing that. So I mean, I'm getting it in my ear from Spirit, if you are feeling a bit lonely, a bit sad, connect with them people in your life that make you feel, you know, connected and happy, okay? Universal angel card for today is let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or you don't need it. It's now gone. And, you know, it's like with this dreamer of my dream card. When we are thinking about what we want, but when we've still got all this baggage, it's not making room for the universe to put these things into your sort of, into your reality. So when we are letting go of, you know, things that are no longer serving us, like old dead relationships, you know, sometimes we are thinking about sort of these certain people because there's things that we haven't got over. But I mean, with this let your past go card, I mean, it gives you sort of the belief that, yeah, there is brighter days ahead. I've just been on a Zoom call for 2 hours, and it was, to be honest, it was quite hard today because I didn't sort of, well, it's maybe I didn't realise these things happened to me, but they did happen to me, and then thinking about them in my head today, so this is what, this is what I need to be doing, is letting go of sort of them things that I thought I dealt with, and obviously going on a Zoom call today and being sort of shown that actually these things were not right, this was not right in this situation. It makes you kind of like open it up again. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is sitting with them feelings and bringing them to the surface, and knowing that they've happened for me, not to me, and I can sort of let it go. I can get over it and have a better life. But sometimes, like, especially during Mercury retrograde, certainly during Mercury retrograde, you'll have all these things that are popping up into your reality, because Mercury is a kind of a planet that sort of does this to you, brings like things to your reality that, maybe you thought it you've dealt with and let go, but in reality, subconsciously you haven't. And it's sort of getting to a place where you can think, you're not going to just forget about what's happened to you, but it's sort of getting to a place where you think, yeah, okay, that's happened for me. Now I'm going to move on for my best life. And just see it as a blip in the road, or things that, you need to get over, you need to sort of do. Okay, I'm going to draw I'm going to draw a Goddess Wisdom card for us today. And this is just like eyeballing me, or I'm balling it. But, all is well always. Whatever's happened to you, you're still breathing, you're still alive. There's still, and if you feel like you need sort of help to get over certain traumas, there's loads of agencies and there's loads of help out there, okay, that will help you. If it's a domestic abuse situation, phone Women's Aid, they're brilliant. That's what helped me in my situation. That's what I was on today, actually, a Zoom call. And sort of sometimes we don't know that, things that are happening to us are sort of wrong at the time. And sometimes we can come out of these situations and we think, actually, that did happen. And, it's a harsh reality. But, I believe that we can overcome everything, and especially when we are sort of taking the time to heal the parts of us that keep attracting these idiots. Okay. So Goddess Wisdom card, okay. It's Irene and it's peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Okay, so maybe, like I said, with this new moon in Aquarius, a lot of people have had a lot of inboxes saying, I feel like I'm on a different planet, and, this and that and the other and whatever. And I just, take this time, be kind to yourself, pay attention to your dreams at the moment. I've been having very weird dreams. Okay. This is the element card for today. Mercury just helps me not to speak. I don't know why. It's an earth card. Put your own needs first for a change and things will become more clear. And as empaths and sensitive people, this is very much, paramount, because as empaths and sensitive people, or whatever you want to call yourself, we give so much of ourselves that, I feel like sometimes our pieces of ourselves are everywhere, when we should be sort of focusing on our inner light and sort of healing ourselves. Certainly, I mean, there are periods where I just go within myself and I don't do videos and I don't really do many readings, but because I feel like I'm led by spirit to go within and to learn these lessons myself, so I can sort of teach other people and become better at what I do. But yeah, putting your own needs first. I mean, things that you can do, self-love, salt bath, going for a walk in nature, praying, meditation, connecting with friends, connecting with animals is one of my favourites. Putting nice foods in your body, exercising every day, doing stretches, exercising. I've been skipping. Go and hug a tree. Trees give you the most bestest hugs ever. And then it sounds a bit like out there, but it really is good for you, okay? I'm going to draw an Angel of Abundance card. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more cards, but I will do the Book of Love Answers. Okay. Like I was just saying, the power of prayer. I mean, this has come out a lot lately, and I don't know whether it's a reminder for me to be sitting there and sort of praying. Which, yeah, I mean, I was hugging onto my radiator just now in the bathroom having a little pray. Because, like I said, that was a hard Zoom for me, because you don't want to think like people have done things to you like that, and it's not cool. Okay, power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Okay, and I believe as well, you know, when we are praying and we're praying for an outcome, I mean, maybe this is your sort of, maybe you have been praying and you've stumbled upon this and, you know, you need a bit of help. You know, go for it. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. And actually, I feel more empowered now after asking for help. And I've learned so much. I mean, to be honest, I was on the path to healing, and I'd learned about my situation when I was in it. And I believe that I've done a lot of healing when I was in that relationship. But I just knew that I couldn't heal fully until I was out of that relationship. And, you know, there's still parts of me now which are not healed from that situation, as I found out today. And it does bring it up in waves, you know. It's not, you know, when you just make that decision to heal yourself, bringing your suppressed emotions to the surface, for instance, it's a painful process. Things come up into your reality, and you just think, why is this coming up now? But it is because you are, you know, you're meant to sort of heal that part of you and sort of move on. Nobody should put up with second best. Nobody should be put up with, you know, in a relationship, being sort of controlled, manipulation. You know if you're in that situation, and it's kind of another topic which I will sort of cover one day, because I feel like our stories, you know, help other people, and obviously I've gone through this for a reason, and it is to help other people, I believe. Hope it helps. And if you are in the situation, you know, and you do need help, maybe just somebody to talk to, please, you know, I'll put all the details below. Please just send me a message. You know, you're never alone, even if you feel in this situation. And like I said, you know, there are plenty of agencies and people wherever you are in the world that can help you, okay? So don't struggle on your own. I kind of like, you know, when you're sort of on a group with other women sort of talking to you about, you know, what they've gone through, you don't feel as mad as well. You don't feel like it was all in your head, like, you know, sort of that other person has said. I mean, I feel like I'm sort of more towards the other side now, which is great. This wasn't meant to be this long. But yeah, certainly, I mean, going forward, you know, with new relationships, new people, certainly got your eyes wide open. And, you know, if you are struggling with getting into the same types of relationships, then certainly go deeper within yourself. Find out what is making you go for these kind of people. Because, you know, everyone deserves a good partner, a nice partner who loves them, who respects them, and who, you know, is not in it for their own goals, okay? I'm gonna do some I'm gonna do 2 pages from the Book of Love Answers. It's quite a heavy topic today, domestic abuse and, you know, crap like that. You know, it was like when I sort of went on the domestic women's aid course. I kind of thought, what am I doing here? The first half an hour, but now I can see, like, I've learned so much, but then, you know, learning of other people and sort of other people's experiences has been a massive eye-opener for me. So, I mean, if you are struggling, please just seek out some help. It is for your highest good. It is for your good, okay? Okay, Book of Love Answers. I don't know if this is going to really tie in today because I just feel, yeah, I mean, like I said, with me, Mercury is like throwing these things in my face. And, you know, I've got to, I mean, this like clearing your suppressed emotions is an ongoing, I feel is an ongoing thing because life is ongoing. And obviously I just thought I'd healed all them parts of me and that it was so hard today. But I needed to do it. I do feel okay. I'll just have a salt bath and a good cry after. Okay, so Book of Love Answers. 2 questions. Okay, I'm going to start with the first one. Okay, get fresh. So maybe if you're like thinking, maybe if your question was, you know, should I leave this partner, then that's a good place to start. Get a fresh one. Okay, the second one is, okay, be respectful. And it is, you know, it is kind of like how we, you know, treat people, how we want to be treated. You know, if you want to be sort of disrespected and whatever, be disrespectful. But if you want respect, you know, respect is like a thing which is earned, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go and cry. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for a nice walk now. And yeah, just, yeah, be mindful of like the people around you and, you know, yeah, we're in lockdown. If you're in lockdown with somebody and they're doing your head in, go for a walk, have a nice bath, keep away from that person. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go and peace out. Blessings to you all.